On Friday, we reported that the IRS claims they lost 2 years worth of Lois Lerner's emails. But the mainstream media dragged their feet on the coverage of the latest twist in the targeting scandal. The story was not covered on any of the major network news shows through Saturday. And the New York Times did not cover the story until a blog piece on Sunday. Meanwhile, some IT experts say there's no way the emails could have been quote-unquote lost. I mean, imagine if you were audited by the IRS and you said, you know what?
Oh, you mean what happened?
Crashed and I don't have 2 years worth of receipts. Would that even hold up?
I think that their audacity is pretty incredible, given that if the emails were not recoverable, presumably they would have known about that sooner than last Friday.
Right.
They notified the committee chairman on a Friday afternoon, hoping that everything would just go away. I don't know how much further down the drain America's confidence in their government can get, but we are getting pretty close to rock bottom. And still, many in the media continue to give the administration the benefit of the doubt, as if there's really nothing to see here, that it's not what it was at the line I read. It could just be gross incompetence, but there's no corruption here.
Right.
That's awful.
How do they know that?
Because they think we're stupid.
Right.
I mean, this is so corrupt. They're worse than about 95% of the people I put away. I'm not kidding you. This is so flagrant. They are hiding. They are lying. She refuses to tell the truth. I mean, it's just shameful. I don't know why we're even allowing any of this to happen in the country. You don't have a Department of Justice worth its own salt.
Now, if you don't have these emails and you're in court, that's considered what? Spoliation of evidence? They're going to consider that purposely destroying evidence that could be potentially incriminating.
And then what? It's like the people that do a refusal on the DUI test, okay?
Right.
You don't have the blood evidence, you don't have the breathalyzer, and they just go, okay. But you're going to get points on your license. What's going to happen to them?
Right. Now, Eric, these emails, they're not just Lois Lerner. This is Lois Lerner communicating to the White House, to the DOJ, to Democrats, to the FEC. How bad is this?
But remember when Riley asked Obama? Not a smidgen of corruption.
That's why, because there was no email.
Right. It wasn't a smidgen. There was a whole bunch of corruption going on there. Look, this came out Friday afternoon. I have like kind of jokingly say, hey, what about the NSA? But since, over the weekend, there were a couple lawmakers who said, hey, what about the NSA?
Right. If
they've data mined everybody, they must have data mined anyone who They absolutely have.
They have this.
Right.
Come on.
So here's the deal. They find out who says they lost it. If someone has to say, this blew up, we lost it, we lost the information, we lost the email, get that person to testify under oath that stuff was lost and find out what
You can
really
recover the files. What are we in, the caveman times?
Right.
Give me a break. You can hire like the worst firm in America and they can find these.
That's right, we can find it. Now, Bob Lassie, you were around during the Nixon administration, I assume. Is this Nixonian where those 18 minutes of audio tapes from Nixon, is that he just mysteriously disappeared? Is this what we're talking about here?
Now, Jesse, you have to give me a break today because I'm still stunned by the fact that some of my emails I thought I deleted are still out there somewhere, and which means that